Okay, so today's lesson is going to be understanding what the release versus rotation is, because there's a big misconception, and it's really important for golfers, instructors to really understand the difference between the two, because there is a big difference. I hear a lot of the times guys are good players and also instructors that talk about there's no release in the golf swing, and if there's no release in the golf swing, you probably at full speed couldn't hit the ball more than about 10 yards. And I'm going to demonstrate that real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. So if I swing back here and as I'm going into this position here, release is, if I did not release with that from here, release would be that this just stays together. There's no release. And the only way I could actually hit the ball would be I'd have to get down, because I can't release it, so I'd have to get down, drop 3 feet, and I would still at some point to get any power have to release. When you're coming in from the downswing, wherever you're coming in from, over the top, on plane, under plane, doesn't matter. Everybody releases or you whiff. You whiff. If I go here and maintain this and don't let the club head down, as soon as that club head goes down towards the ball, it's being released. Okay? Now, that's what release is. As soon as that club head moves down towards the ball, if it stays up with the butt of the club here and it just stays up, that's no release. And you would whiff every single time you swung the golf club. Everybody releases or you whiff. Okay? So, now the next thing is, what is release versus rotation? Rotation is when the arms are rolling this way through the shot, or they're holding off. It's just depending on positive or negative, or the arms rotating or not. It's simple. It has nothing to do with it's in the release, but it's not what people think. People sometimes think that releasing is how you roll your hands, okay, or how you hold the shot off. That's not releasing. That's rotation. Okay. Everybody has to, when you get in your downswing, if you're playing golf and you're not whiffing every shot, you are releasing this club, the club head down and away from the butt of the club. After you've made contact with the ball, that's where the debate can start. Okay? So we were all released it the same way. Now, do you rotate the hands over? Do you hold the hands off and go this way? Or do you go this way? That's really up to you and the style that you're working on. We know the efficient way and so forth. We're not going to discuss that today. But just understanding the difference between release versus rotation. Don't ever let anybody tell you that there's no release in the golf swing. Everybody releases, and everybody releases it extremely hard. Okay? They let if you're a good player, I should say, you release it hard into the ball. Now it's just a matter of, they can be released like this. This is a release. Okay? And this is a release. Okay? That's a release. They're both released. Okay? That's hard for a lot of golfers to understand, and it's crucial that you do understand, because it has nothing to do with the rotation. Okay? It does when you start to talk about the ball going straight, things like that, but for energy, applying maximum energy into the ball, the club head is getting released away from the handle, which is what the definition of the release would be. Okay? It's very important to understand. You need to think about it, and I think that common sense will prevail on this. But when you understand the difference between the two, and you don't get them mixed up, rotation is rotation, and release is release. Okay? You will be a better player overall. Okay? Good luck with that.